Chapter 3, Cognitive Cartography. 3.6, Government as Oxygen Supply, a Moving Map of Truth. When I was 6, the sun rose in the east and set in the west, and I thought it chased us across the sky like a dutiful dog. School corrected me in stages. Primary school said the Earth moved in a perfect circular orbit. Secondary school reshaped it into an ellipse, and college revealed the entire solar system spiraling through space at 230 kilometers a second. University added even more layers. Someone later mentioned the Great Attractor and the corkscrewing galaxy, and I realized truth does not sit still. Truth is iterative. Each refinement deepens understanding the way lungs deepen breath. Governments must evolve the same way because societies suffocate when institutions stop moving. As our maps of the cosmos sharpen, our maps of governance must sharpen too. Stagnation is not stability, it is slow asphyxiation. What people need first. Maslow offers the second map. People want food that does not insult their dignity and water that does not send them to hospital. They want healthcare they can reach without begging. They want classrooms where curiosity opens doors instead of incurring fees. When those foundations hold, the higher needs tilt upward by themselves. Love, esteem, and self-actualization emerge naturally, and governments shift from traffic wardens to quiet wind. The only meaningful KPI becomes how high people can soar, not how long they can kneel without complaining. Singapore and the data-driven mindset. Singapore grasped this without poetry. They treat data as civic infrastructure and transparency as a form of national hygiene. Prices are transparent, competition is real, and no hawker stall can quietly exploit monopolies. Spintronic fabs run at night to dodge heat, cutting latency by orders of magnitude. Corruption stays low because the price of misconduct exceeds the price of integrity. The ledger stays clean and the servers stay cool. China and public ledgers. China adapted the same logic and added facial recognition. Jaywalking falls, pork supply chains stabilize, and recycling becomes financially worthwhile. Meritocracy outpaces cronyocracy when the ledger is visible. China skipped the black hat hand-wringing and aimed straight at opportunity. They asked what spintronics could do for traffic lights, ambulances, and grandmothers buffering on WhatsApp. They sought leverage, not drama. These systems come with trade-offs, but their operational efficiency shows what coordinated governance can achieve. Western paralysis. Meanwhile, Western parliaments still debate fundamentals as if the sun might orbit them. They draft AI bills the way children write ghost stories, torn between thrill and fear. They forget to check whether the monster already lives in the basement. They regulate metaphors instead of machines. Malaysian momentum. Malaysia's data centers hum with seawater cooling and real engineering curiosity. They shave milliseconds off latency so a farmer in Kedah can sell durian futures before breakfast. Every microsecond becomes margin. Engineers celebrate, and VPs collect bonuses without anyone losing a job. That is yellow hat economics, improving the system so everyone breathes easier. The actual job of government. Strip away slogans and the job becomes simple. Remove friction so citizens can become their best selves without asking permission. Make rice cheap enough that no mother skips dinner. Make clinics free so a child with asthma can imagine reaching space. Make Wi-Fi in kampungs faster than gossip so a girl in Tuaran can code her first game before Form 4. Make AI a tap, not a threat. Turn it on. Let people drink. Let them invent something tastier. Simplify licensing for small businesses and productivity rises without cost. Remove the loose gravel and people run further in the same shoes. Taller shoulders. Newton said he saw further by standing on the shoulders of giants. Today, the task is to give every child taller shoulders. Slide rules are obsolete. Calculators were yesterday. Neural tutors are arriving fast. By university, students should be arguing with Leibniz in real time. Not waiting for intellectual snail mail. Let minds spar and soar. Let the fan spin. Let the spiral keep turning. The danger of propertizing progress. The moment governments treat progress as property, everything thins. Licensing, taxing, and vetoing choke oxygen. The pyramid wobbles not because gravity failed, but because someone mistook breathable air for profit. When broadband monopolies impose artificial limits, innovation flatlines, not from lack of talent, but from lack of air. Progress dies in a hermetically sealed room.
Learn to cook with confidence. A holiday cooking experience for teens and school leavers. Cooking is one of the most important life skills a young person can develop. We eat every day, and knowing how to prepare good food sets you up for independence, creativity, and lifelong well-being. In my holiday cooking classes, I go far beyond teaching recipes. I blend knife skills with the wonders of food science, the chemistry, biochemistry, and nutrition that shape every flavor, texture, and aroma. It's the practical, delicious side of the science you learn at school. My sessions are fully hands-on. You will feel the warmth rising from a pan, hear onions sizzling into sweetness, smell butter turning nutty and golden, and watch simple ingredients transform into something extraordinary. Cooking becomes a sensory adventure, not a chore. To ensure every student gets dedicated attention, I keep each class small, just 3 to 6 participants. We learn by doing. We taste constantly. We experiment with confidence, and we uncover why small changes in technique make big differences on the plate. Classes are held by appointment throughout the December school holidays. Each session gently builds confidence, skill, and curiosity as students work from raw ingredients to a finished dish they can proudly serve at home. And here's something parents love. My class fees are by donation. If your child walks away bored or unmoved, you pay nothing. But if your child returns home excited, inspired, and perhaps presents you with a classic French onion soup, richly caramelized and impossibly fragrant, then simply contribute what you think that experience is worth. If your child keeps pestering you to bring them back for more classes, well, you'll know you've got your money's worth. All proceeds help fund my ongoing eye treatments, so every contribution goes to good use. Students will also learn how to choose fresh ingredients and shop smart. Do give them some grocery money, because selecting produce confidently is just as important as cooking it well. If you're ready to turn curiosity into skill and skill into joy, I would love to welcome your teen into my kitchen. Parents are most welcome to sit in as chaperones or return at the end to savor their children's culinary creations.